The next few days are gonna be kind of interesting because we have a gig tonight in St. Louis, which means I only have like an hour or two to work on the bus today. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Got my unicycle ride going. I'm heading towards the hardware store to pick up wire fastener for the load center. And today I'll be finishing up the solar part of our outlets and that'll be all done. So I've been wondering, how am I gonna put cabinets in here for the bus so we can like put dishes and stuff, you know, mount them on. So there was a roof rack that came with the bus, if you remember from the first video. And here, the holes are already pre-drilled in. So I think all I have to do is just go along those pre-existing holes, which is pretty awesome. So I have now cut 3 pieces that are now ready to go into that spot. Just like that, I can start drilling them right in. So we had a gig tonight, but it got canceled because of weather. So we are now going back to Menards and we're gonna pick out the lights.
I'm like all dressed up to go to Menards. People are gonna think we're crazy. Look,
yeah.
Look at this. I'm wearing a skirt.
We're gonna go and pick out some lights for the school bus. And then I'm gonna wire them tonight. That's the plan.
Wow, there are so many lights. Oh, those are so cool. That was stupid.
All right, so we... My mom was scraping with her nails. Ugh. It hurts. We have to figure out how to... So we have to figure out how to vent this hot water heater outside of the side of the bus. We're running into a few issues because we don't know if there's wires in here. We know that there's one. I saw one after taking these off, but I could barely bend it. Unfortunately, I didn't think about this beforehand because, you know, we're not, how would I have thought about this? But would have to take off all this. We'd have to, well, this is really all we'd have to take off, but we'd have to take out this whole entire wall, which means unplugging all of this, and that's just not an option. So we're trying to figure out the safest way to vent this. Whether we have to come through the side, through the window. No! I hate my mom. Or if we have to put the hot water, I don't know. We're trying to figure out the best option here.
Here he goes.
So there it is. I took it really slow and we did not nick a wire. I do not suggest doing this, people. Yeah.
He's through!
All right, we got our water heater through the bus. This is our vent pipe, so that's pretty exciting. Woo woo! Now he's got to caulk around it and seal that up. All right. We got Mom building the cabinet for the bathroom. Go, Mommy, go! Go, Legacy RV.
Legacy Venture RV?
Legacy Venture RV.
Chapel since its inception. In fact, since they opened the doors. And so, as they come out, they have a special place in my heart.
So we put in our sinks today, just like that, and then check it out. Look at this. It's happening, folks. We officially have our cold water line hooked up to our faucet. Woo! All right, so we got a lot of our plumbing already done. Just waiting for our faucets to come in for the sink so that I can start running our hot and cold water to those tanks. And then we have our shower over here. We're just about to drill the hole right in the middle so that we can drain it down through the bus and inside the storage unit that we have underneath. So so it's perfect. All right, it is early in the morning and it smells amazing. I got some work to do. So we ran into a problem with our drain here. It's hard to tell, but it sits up so high and there's no drainage. So what's gonna happen is all of it, the water is just gonna sit up like this deep, and that can't happen. So what I'm gonna do is take this drain out. I'm gonna wrap a rock in a towel, and then I'm gonna beat around that hole so that it caves in a little bit. That is my plan. Okay, so I didn't have a rock. So I wrapped a towel around a hammer, and I'm kind of just hitting it. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a try. All right, so it's really hard to tell in this video, but I've dented it all the way around, and so it's kind of, everything's kind of going on an incline down. So I think this could work. So let's give it a whirl. All right, so it worked. I raised the, well, actually I lowered the middle of it. From here, this angle it's raised, but so all the water should drain down. And so I bought these little attachments that go into here just like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this pipe in just like that. And I'm ready to start drilling into the bottom of the floor, which will lead to the gray water tank, which is just underneath this storage compartment here. So here we go. As I was drilling through the floor, my drill bit snapped. So I need to go to the store and buy another one. I got a new drill bit for this thing. So I just took out the old one, put a new one in, and hopefully this will drill us through the rest of that hole. All right, we've officially drilled our hole for the plumbing to start coming down to go into this tank. It's happening, folks. All right, so we officially have the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink drained out, and then the galvanized tub is gonna come down that hole, and then I'm gonna connect these two together, and then boom, they go inside this tank. Got all the wood for our walls and dividers and all that kind of stuff today. My mom and stepdad, look at this. Look what we got going on, guys. Woo, 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 Legacy RV. Did I say it right?
Legacy Venture.
Legacy Venture RV. Look at it. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I gotta get over this.
We found some really cool stuff at a yard sale. The lights that I really wanted were like $40 a piece. We found them for $5. The exact same lights. So now we unfortunately need to get cash though, because they don't take credit. So we're standing in line at a drive-through ATM. Oh. So we just look insane, but things you do to save hundreds of dollars. Getting our walls in all around the bus. It is happening. Got our sinks, got our outlets covered. So we're gonna paint all these walls so it looks good, but we're also getting our shelves put in above the cabinets. So we follow a lot of bus people, and we had a gig in St. Louis, and we reached out to another bus, I don't know, what do you call it? Bus person? A schoolie life person, and said, hey, you should come to our gig tonight. And she came! Woo-hoo! So go follow Our Best Bus Life. Yes, Our Best Bus Life on Instagram, and follow the conversion.
Okay.
We got Mother over here working on sealing the windows. Look at her go. I'm over here working on some light switches.
Cold night under your face. Imagine us like Lennon. I don't know you, but it's like I've met you once before.
Guys, this is my stepdad, Tony.
I didn't do it all.
And look what he did. Look at it. I'm gonna put dishes in there tonight. But then there's also
Got my wheels on the ground, yes, I'm